Inspired by another YouTuber who did a junkyard tour on a Lexus ES250 timepiece, I found one here at my local junkyard, and this is a very rare car. I've actually never seen one in person. Very unfortunate. This car was only made from I think model years 1990 to 1991, and this one appears to be very clean, very clean. We've got like full treads on the tire. 2017 right there. These tires are like brand new. From what I've seen on the interior already, the car was pretty clean. Look at this motor. Wow. Incredibly clean. Looks like new wires on there. It's probably senior owned based on a sticker I seen on it. Oh, Department of Defense, Nellis Air Force Base. Okay. Yeah, so old retired, maybe a military guy. Let's take a look inside. Have borderless windows here, just like the later ES cars. Got your power windows here, door locks. This stayed pretty much the same. Here's one from a Lexus ES350. So, you know, we're talking 15-year difference right there, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it with that design, I suppose. I believe this was the only Lexus ever made to have a manual seat function such as this for the recline. Looks like you've got your fuel door release right there and trunk release. Still works. Has the gold badging. I believe that was an option back then that you could ask for. Trunk is very clean. Doesn't look like it was ever used. I'm not sure if those are original tools. This is a floor mat on top of a actual trunk liner. Oh, it's heavy. Got a Goodyear spare tire under there. It's a shame this car was kept really clean. Trunk shuts like a dream. Got a power antenna here. Pull that and the trunk goes open. Let's have a seat in here. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6'1", so getting under this was not easy. I don't actually see where you adjust this thing at. And perhaps you can't actually. I think I remember watching the Motor Week retro review and saying that once adjusted, the most of their drivers couldn't actually see the gauges because you couldn't adjust the steering wheel. So yeah, I believe this one doesn't adjust. And at my height right now with this default seating position, it's more like this. This is my perspective. The gauges are almost completely cut off, so a little bit of a oversight from Lexus there. I believe this car came with the 6-speaker audio, which included these tweeters here on the door. This car is very, very similar to its brother, the Toyota Camry of the year, using the same engine. Wood trim right here is in excellent condition. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. It's actually raining on and off outside. Came all the way to the junkyard to do this video on this car when I seen it was in the roster. So this wood right here, so from 1990, 1991. Completely clean and shiny. Real wood trim around the car. This car is almost 30 years old now. Got some simple climate control options here with all your zones. Recycling with the air in. Turn on the compressor. Got a Lexus audio system here. These are the cup holders. More like can holders, but I'm sure they do the job. Slide that back. You've got an ashtray and a power outlet. Shifter's locked in right now. Got the overdrive button right here. Shift lock override. Interestingly enough, the power mirror controls are right here on the center console. the normal and power functions for the transmission. Didn't know this car had that. Man, even after 30 years, it's still nicely padded. Leather's not cracking. Nothing in there. Pretty small. Got your hazards right there. Window defogger, security light and headlights. This car only had 157,000 miles. It's a damn shame.